Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to our chemistry class. Today we are going to continue the topic in F block elements, especially the actinoids. Okay friends, let us start. Okay, the actinoids. Actinoids include 14 elements from thorium to lawrencium. Okay, whenever we count the elements from actinium to lawrencium, we will get 14 elements. Okay, let us have a look at the electronic configuration. Okay, before going to look at this, let me read the names of actinoid, okay, for you. Okay, actinium, thorium, protactinium, uranium, neptunium, plutonium, americium, curium, berkelium, californium, einsteinium, fermium, mendelevium, nobelium, lawrencium. Okay, from 89 to 103. Okay, these are the elements, means these are the atomic numbers. Okay, these are the names, and this is the electronic configuration. Okay, this is the radon. Okay, this is the radon, and 61 7s2. Okay, this is the electronic configuration. Okay, later try to have a look at this electronic configuration. Okay friends, next see, all the actinoids are radioactive. Okay, see, actually here I have mentioned only the most important point friends. Okay, see, all are radioactive elements, means all the elements present in actinoids are radioactive elements. Next, half life period. See, comparatively the actinoids have long half lives. Okay, means comparatively they have long half life periods. Next, see, these actinoids can be prepared only in nano quantities, means only in nanograms. Okay, it is possible to prepare actinoids only in nanogram quantities. Okay, as the quantity is very minute, so the studying about the actinoids is really a more difficult. Okay, see, why the study of actinoids is more difficult means because they can be prepared only in nanograms, that's why. Okay, next, see, ionic sizes. Okay, ionic sizes. See, gradual decrease in size of atoms or metal in plus 3 ions across the series. See, in lanthanoids we have discussed lanthanoid contraction. Similarly, in case of actinoids also, here gradual decrease in size of atoms or metal in plus 3 ions. Okay, here decrease in size occurs across the series, that is actinoid contraction. Okay, actinoid contraction. Next, see, note, plutonium is more poisonous. Okay, among the actinoids, which is more poisonous means plutonium. Okay, plutonium is more poisonous. Next, see, size is directly proportional to stability of anion complexes. Okay, means for an example, if means in question, if they give some of the anion complexes and they ask about the stability, means just we have to observe the size, because if size is more, we can say that, okay, the complex having the more size is more stable. Okay, like that we can answer. Next, actinoids interact with ligands like D block elements. We know D block elements interact with ligands and they can form complexes. Similarly, actinoids also interact with ligands like D block elements. Okay, friends, don't forget to focus on electronic configuration friends, because in lanthanoids also I have asked, of course I have explained some questions, and of course the solutions also based on the electronic configurations. Okay, just try to focus on the electronic configuration also friends. Okay, next, oxidation states. Okay, see, these are the oxidation states. Okay, just means just for our convenience, means I have written like this, because if we write like this means it is very easy for us to remember the oxidation states exhibited by these actinoids friends. Okay, see, already I said that the most common oxidation state of actinoids is also plus 3. Okay, see, plus 3 means most of the elements exhibit plus 3 oxidation states except thorium. So, most common oxidation state or general oxidation state is plus 3. Okay, next. The elements in the first half of series frequently exhibits higher oxidation state. See, okay, this is the series. And here what they mention is if we observe the first half of the series, okay, oxidation state is high. Okay, higher oxidation state is exhibited by first half of the series. Okay, see, for example, the maximum oxidation state increases from plus 4 in thorium. See, here the oxidation state is increased. See, here actinium exhibits plus 3. So, here oxidation state is increased from plus 3 to 4 in thorium. So, the maximum oxidation state increases from plus 4 in thorium to plus 5, plus 6, plus 7 respectively in protactinium, uranium, neptunium. Okay. See, the maximum oxidation state exhibited by the thorium is 4. Okay. Protactinium is 5. Uranium is 6. Neptunium is 7. Means in the first half of the series, oxidation state is gradually getting increased. Okay. And see, but decreases in the succeeding elements. Okay, means next half of the series, means if we observe the oxidation state in next half of the series, here the oxidation state is gradually decreasing. Okay, that's it. Next, general characteristics and comparison with lanthanoids. Okay, general characteristics of actinoids and its comparison with lanthanoids. Okay, see, actinoid metals are silvery in appearance but display variety of structures. Okay, see, if we observe the actinoid metals, they seems to be silvery. Okay, so silvery in appearance but display variety of structures, but they can display variety of structures. Means here we are observing structural variability, no? Okay, this structural variability is obtained due to irregularities in metallic radii which are far greater than in lanthanoids. Okay, means in actinoids structural variability is obtained. Why this structural variability is obtained means because irregularities in metallic radii. Okay, see, if we observe the metallic radii of lanthanoids, so irregularities in metallic, okay, see, irregularities in metallic radii or somewhat less in case of lanthanoids, but for actinoids irregularities in metallic radii are far greater. Okay, so that the structural variability is obtained. Okay, next, actinoids are highly reactive metals. Okay, actinoids are highly reactive metals, especially in finely divided state, we know. Okay, especially in finely divided state, actinoids are highly reactive metals. Okay, next, the magnetic properties of actinoids are more complex than those of lanthanoids. Okay, when we observe the magnetic properties of lanthanoids and actinoids, we will come to know that the magnetic properties of actinoids are more complex. Okay, next, ionization enthalpies are lower compared to lanthanoids. Very important, friends. Okay, for actinoids, ionization enthalpies are lower. What are ionization enthalpy? Already I discussed, no? What is the ionization potential or ionization energy? Means the energy required to remove an electron from the outermost orbit. Okay, energy required to remove an electron from the outermost orbit is ionization energy or ionization enthalpy. Okay, for actinoids, ionization enthalpies are lowered, okay, when compared to lanthanoids. Okay, next, the lanthanoid contraction is more important. Okay, the lanthanoid contraction is more important because the chemistry of elements succeeding the actinoids are much less known at the present time. See, why they are telling that the lanthanoid contraction is more important means because that means the elements succeeding the actinoids are unpopular, means they are only a less known at the present time, means they are not known, or we can say that they are less known at the present time, so that we can say the lanthanoid contraction is, okay, more important because The chemistry of elements succeeding the actinoids are much less known at the present time. Okay friends, hope you understood. Okay friends, in my next video I am going to do a video based on both lanthanoids and actinoids. Means just I will discuss some of the questions along with explanations friends. Okay, hope you understood friends. Thank you.